Welcome to the Ashraf Garda show.
Let's have a look at what I'd categorize as either brand hit or brand miss. Brand hit number one, the Jerusalema Dance Challenge. What a fascinating story of how something that seems rather just a one-day story becomes a global sensation. Put together by Master KG, this song that was set up, I think, in November of 2019, sung by Nomcebo Zikode, with a fascinating dance sequence as well. I mean, that should have been the end of the story, but what happened then, it took a few friends at seemingly a picnic, a garden picnic at home, with chow in the background, putting together their Jerusalema Dance Challenge, and they sort of did the best they could do, and they posted that on social media, and that went viral, firstly, but also, more importantly, that instigated a chain of copycats, and therefore the beginning of the Jerusalema Dance Challenge. And when I say copycats, it has been performed by you name it. I'm trying to think about how many countries and how many people of different countries in the world have done it and who's not done it. Well, okay, I haven't done it. I haven't done the Jerusalema Dance Challenge, but from people on radio, on television, and nurses, other medical staff, some politicians, priests as well, you cannot believe the impact it has made. Now, why? I don't quite know. I guess it's got a feel-good theme. Someone said this is a complete upgrade on Macarena. Well, definitely. But here are the numbers. 45 million people, or 45 million views on YouTube alone. It's quite a phenomenal achievement. And it just shows you how, again, made in South Africa, exported, and what we can do when we do things right. But an element of chance coming into all of that as well. I suppose what's just left now is for Donald Trump and Joe Biden to perform the Jerusalema Dance Challenge and maybe get South Africa's Cyril Ramaphosa in on the act as well. Now that would be some challenge. But anyway, that's the brand hit, right? The other brand hit is a tragedy of sorts because of the passing of Bob Mabena, sadly, right? And I won't dwell on the massive loss because it is a loss. But the brand hit is the incredible outpouring from people across the length and breadth of South Africa. And that speaks to his excellence as a DJ, as a presenter, radio, television, as someone who clearly made a mark big time, dying at the age of 51. But this outpouring across the country is a tribute to Bob Mabena, but a tribute to what I call champion-like performances that he's turned out over the years. And it tells you once again just what people do when you make a mark. So that's a brand hit for Bob Mabena in his absence, about his legacy and his longevity. Let's get to two brand that qualified for brand miss. So the ANC is in the news once again. Ace Magashule once, this time round, simply saying, show me one leader of the African National Congress that hasn't done it, meaning hasn't done business with government. Need I say more? That's a brand miss. And the final brand miss has got to go to game. So this brand, put out an advert on Women's Day. And a full-page advert in the Sunday Times, pink, with one message. Now think about it. It's Women's Day in Women's Month. Think about the emphasis on eradicating and eliminating gender-based violence and eradicating stereotypes and negative stereotypes. And just think about that, okay? So here's the punchline from Game. It says, the copy says, Happy Women's Day, dames, you've got game. Should I repeat that? Happy Women's Day, dames, you've got game. game, brand miss for you. And I probably have to throw in a brand miss for the Sunday Times as well. I mean, who ticks off and says that's okay for them to advertise with that sort of messaging?